If you love Heroku for its simplicity but wish you had more control, transparency, and European sovereignty, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Samir, Developer Relations at Scalingo, the European Platform as a Service built for developers who want the Heroku experience without the locking and with full data sovereignty. In this video, we will see how you can migrate your application step by step from Heroku to Scalingo. But first, let's take a look at the application we will be migrating.
The app we will be migrating is called FilmReco. It's a small movie recommendation engine where the user gives us a prompt of the movie description and we return the most similar one. Under the hood, it runs like this. First, a Python backend powered by LangChain and a Postgres database with a pgvector extension. It's currently live on Heroku, but in a few minutes we will move it on Charlie to Scalingo with zero downtime and full sovereignty. Okay, so the first step now is to clone our Heroku application. To do this, first we need to log in on Heroku. So Heroku login, open a web browser in order to log in. So now we'll just log in. And after that, we need to git clone. So it will be Heroku git clone the name of your application. Now it will git clone our application into test.samia. So now we just need to wait for the git clone to be finished. Okay, so now we have the full application, including the prod file, pipe file, and our element configuration. Now let's create a new application on Scalingo. If you prefer GUI, open the Scalingo dashboard, click on create an application, name it FilmReco, and you are done. Or if you are compatible with the CLI, I will show you how to do it. So the first step will be the same one as Heroku. We will need to do Scalingo login. Okay, so now we are logged. After that, what we need to do is create a new application. First, we will be put into test.samia. Scalingo create test recommendation system. Now you see that it is creating our application. So first, what we need to do is checking our remote. So now if I do this, we said we have two remotes. The first one is from Heroku and the second one is from Scalingo. We need to get also our database. So I will just get this one, test Samir. So now it will give Heroku to capture our database and start the backup. And after that, when this is finished, what you need to do is only download it. Okay, so now we have our application and we have our dump. Now what we need to do is creating a PostgreSQL add-on on Scalingo. I will show you how to do it. Okay, so now we need to see first the plans that Scalingo permits you to use with PostgreSQL. First, we need to run this command. It will give you all the plans that we have, so sandbox, starter, business, etc. And now we need to choose one. Okay, so now you just need to choose one of these. I will choose the Postgres starter 1024. So to do this, it will be Scalingo app test recommendation system add-ons add Postgres SQL, and it will be to add copy and paste this one. Now we just need to wait for the add-on to be provisioned. If you want to see if your add-on is provisioned, you can go into Scalingo and you will see directly if your add-on is provisioned or not. So now let's just wait for the add-on to be provisioned. Okay, so now our database is provisioned. Okay, so by default, our database is not available on internet for security reasons. So in order to send our dump and restore it, we need to create a DB tunnel between Scalingo and our application. To do this, you will need to use this command. So Scalingo -app test recommendation system is the name of application, DB tunnel, and Scalingo Postgres SQL URL is an environment variable created by Scalingo when we have created our Postgres database. So now we enter it, and we see we have a DB tunnel directly in order to restore our dump. The next step is open a new terminal on the right. Okay, so now what we need to do is getting also the Scalingo Postgres URL. To do this, you will add the command Scalingo your app application name and we get and this. And this one is to get the username and the password that we need to create our URL. Okay, so now we need to create an environment variable in order to create our dump. So to do this, it will be on this format. Now we just need to get the users. So the users will be this part. So I will just copy it. The password will be this to here. The port will be the port you have on the left, so 10000. Okay, so now we are our Scalingo database URL environment. Now we need to push our dump using this command. So now we wait and our dump is push. Okay, so now we have our database up. We still don't have our application push because we need first to get our environment variable. This environment variable only permit to link your database to our application. In Scalingo, we automatically create this environment variable for you. So now we just add this part, Scalingo Postgres URL. I will do git add dot git commit environment variable and git push Scalingo main. So now we will push our application to Scalingo and let's go on Scalingo to see the build of our application. Okay, so Scalingo automatically detects the runtime, install a dependency and run your POC file and start your web process just like Heroku. And a few seconds later, the application is live using the same code, the same workflow, but this time your application is running on a sovereign European cloud where your data stay transparent, auditable, and under your control. You also get reliable, responsive support from engineers, and Scalingo is built to guaranteeing data protection, trust, and long-term sovereignty for you and your users. Now we migrated our application from Heroku to Scalingo in just a few minutes without reinventing the wheel or changing our process. You keep the same workflow, but you gain the sovereignty, transparency, and reliability of a European cloud platform. Now you can test Scalingo with a 1 month free trial, deploy your first application, and tell me what you think in the comments. Let's build a more transparent cloud together.